What's up? What's up? This is MC Carti with Swishy Swashy TV. I'm here with Crypto Geezy.
Sound.
What's going down with it, man?
Cool.
Alrighty, let's get this thing started. First, I want to know where you from, man.
From New Orleans, downtown Nightwalk.
Now, downtown Nightwalk. So, how did you come up with the name Crypto? How you get that name?
Well, I think 2021, me and my partner Crypto Duty, we was focused on this stock market, and somehow we just fumbled on the crypto market, and when we got in there, it just made me some money, and I just wanted to set the tone now, so when people do find out about it, and everybody gonna get into crypto, they're gonna be like, he been saying, I've been calling it before it happened. So I just took the name in 2021, and I've been rocking with it ever since.
So you into the Bitcoin?
Bitcoin, kind of, but I got some Bitcoin, but I'm like XRP.
Yeah.
I'm in the crypto, so yeah, I'm in it.
Yeah. I got a cousin, Jay.
That buy
He
crypto?
he usually my cameraman, so shout out to him, Jay.
Shout out to Jay,
He usually
man.
my cameraman, but
Jay a small man. If he on crypto, he a small man. Shout out to Jay.
yeah. So back to New Orleans. Grew up and raised there.
Yep.
What part?
Nightwalk, downtown.
So how was it growing up in New Orleans?
I could say a lot different from somebody growing up in Frisco, Texas. That's where my daughter stay at. So just seeing her growth and where she had to live at. Her mom would stay around the golf course. But she stayed at the golf course in their neighborhood. You see people driving in a little golf cart. So just knowing the life that she able to live and grow up and not have to go through the struggles I have to get through, just show where I came from. And I'm just grateful for that. But growing up where I come from, it was I was in the projects. So all we seeing is, drugs being sold, people getting jacked, people getting killed. That became, everyday living. We got accustomed to that. So it wasn't a surprise to see somebody get shot or some shooting going on. That was like, we just knew the routine, duck down, make sure you ain't in the way, get out of Dodge. So now, knowing where I came from, where I'm at now, I don't take nothing from it. I don't regret it. It made me who I am today. I was in Katrina. I made it through the struggle of Katrina. So I feel like if you came from where I'm from and you've been through what I've been through, man, ain't nothing should be hard for you to do.
So you was actually in the waters in Katrina?
Yeah, I was one of the people that we was. I was hustling around town. We had our moderate rain, sleet, or snow. Yeah. So we trying to sit down there like ain't nothing gonna run up. Cause you hear it all the time. You always hear the hurricanes coming and all. My mom, she still don't leave, and then she was in Katrina too. But we was in there. I'm talking about the water. I'm 6'4".
Yeah.
When I stepped in the water, it was going over my head. So it got that high to my partner had to send. Somebody. He had a door tied to him. A door like a real door out the house of the
float.
Yeah, floating. Yeah. And I'm floating on the door, and he swimming down to bring me down the street. We was doing the Uber before Uber was thought about. You know what I'm saying?
Did you swim in it?
Nah, I don't know how to swim.
You don't know how to swim?
Yeah, I'm still messed up from it, man. I almost drowned in Katrina, so me getting in the pool or anything, I might sit in the tub, but me sitting in the pool with someone with a ladder, I ain't did that since Katrina.
How many days was you down?
In Katrina, I think it happened on the 27th or the 25th. It happened on the 25th, and they came rescue us on the 27th. I ain't mistaken.
So how did you eat?
None of us know how to cook. So before when Katrina first happened, the main thing we was doing was going breaking people's houses, looking for stuff to steal. You know what I'm saying? But then they got serious to it. One time, the same house we was going there to steal from, we was in there trying to go get ice trays. The ice trays, because the water done melted. We know there's no water. We ain't got no water. So now that's our water, how we surviving. And we took a gumbo pot, got the woods off the wall of a house or something, broke the wood up, put it in the gumbo pot, got a grill with the that you grill on the ribs and stuff. We took the little grill that you sit the ribs on, we used that, put it on top of the pot, got a pan, put some grease in there, and fried chicken on the roof. Man, I'm talking about, we had to survive, bro. Wow. And it just, like I say, bro, I always tell people this, we didn't know what we was going through till we looked on the outside and saw what we went through. Like, we was in all this, and this was just everyday living, like, just survive. I feel like New Orleans is a jungle. Only the strong survive. So we doing all this, and this was we just making a way. You know what I'm saying? How we've been known to do all our lives. And until we got out of, I don't know where we was at, I don't know what part Shreveport, I don't know where we went at. But once we made it to the hotel, and I called my mom, I heard her crying. She thought I was dead.
Yeah.
And I hear, you know what I'm saying, and I'm watching on the news. It was about 8 of us. We stole a truck and made it to dry land. And once we made it to the hotel and looked at the hotel, we all in front of the hotel like we just was in there. And that's when we saw like, man, this was real. Like
you could have not
yeah,
made it, especially with you not knowing how to swim.
And man, I got in the water one time, bro. It was crazy. Like I smoked weed at the time. You know, me and my little partner, another person that didn't know how to swim, we took the doses. The dude did it with the dough and came got us.
Yeah.
We felt like the dough was a floater. We took the dough and went around the corner. We went around the corner to go get some weed. And when we went around the corner, floating, me and him floating on the dough just to go get some weed and some drink from somebody. We just hoping they had some good smoke. So we floating on the dough, got the weed, got the drink, bro. And when we almost made it back, the dough started going under the water. Me and him knew how to swim. So he was so scared, you know what I'm saying? I saw the fear in his face, and I'm like, you know, I won't say I was scared. I just was ready. I guess I was accepting whatever came with it. You was a fool to hop in his water, so you got to take what comes with it. And that's something that I think I learned growing up in New Orleans. Just be prepared what comes with whatever you do. And there was a bunch of people on the roof just watching us. We just going underwater. They just watching us, and it took for me like, man, whoever come get us, we gonna pay y'all. As soon as I said that, because they knew we had money, you know, me and my partner was getting money around there. It took for me to say that there were about 4 people jumped in the water to come save us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that was a time I'll never forget.
Yeah, that's crazy. You had to be in a bad situation to want to ease your mind, to float
Around
to go try to get some smoke and drink. So you just went with the flow. I'm talking about y'all had to ease your mind to get through that. I can see it, I understand.
Right.
But just looking at it and thinking about it, it's like y'all mind had to be like just survivable. Like what else can we do? We got to stimulate our mind some way to feel good because we in this.
And it was people still, because we was hustling, bro. There was still people coming, floating on stuff or swimming to come get drugs. So
like you said, you was going to buy something.
Yeah, it was like everything. We just made it work.
Yeah.
That's what something I think a lot of people from New Orleans are good, because remember we had to go to other states and adapt.
So where did you relocate to?
I went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I went where I felt a lot of people weren't going to. So you know, I went to Atlanta. Me and my crew, we went shot to Atlanta and made it. When I wound up staying out there for a minute, I wound up making that a home.
Yeah. See, a lot of people came to Jackson, Mississippi, and I was in Seattle at the time, and just hearing the stories from my family, how grocery store was out, gas was out, how much it affected Mississippi. And then they said also how I was growing up and hearing the stories about how rough New Orleans was. They said when New Orleans people came to Jackson, it really terrorized the city. Like they said, what?
Man, when we went to Atlanta, the chief of police, he was once the chief of police in New Orleans.
Yeah.
He told the people, they gave the people in Atlanta, like, they had the right, if they killed one of us, it was self-defense.
No.
I swear, he put it on.
I got animals coming out.
Yeah, they called them refugees.
No.
So he gave them the okay, if y'all do, and he said, because New Orleans people don't take no kindly. And he had us right, but we ain't just, well, I ain't gonna say that, but he had us right, you know what I'm saying?
He had y'all right, but they didn't understand what y'all just come through, or what y'all was just into.
So yeah, it was crazy, man. We had to go, and that's why I say, for us to have to go to other states and just to adapt, that come from, you know, a lot of us had to do that in our city, like adapting, moving around and all that, so we just accustomed to it.
Man, so you came a long way, and boy, that still hurts to this day from what that caused.
Yeah, I don't get no pools or nothing.
Did you go back after that?
Yeah.
After everything got.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all lose a lot of y'all projects and a lot of where they came and destroyed it?
Yeah, we lost a lot of stuff. Like me, I know personally, I lost cars, we lost drugs. You know what I'm saying? Money. You gotta remember, for anything that was on the floor, it was in the water for that long. And when they took us, it took a while for them to open the city back to let us back in. So everything was already like messed up. So if you stay on the first floor, you could take that as a loss. So yeah, it was a lot of losses.
Did you witness any bodies floating?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, when they came got us, and the police came got us, they came got us on a stolen boat.
Yeah.
So it was like, because I asked the police, I'm like, so what we do? How do we get out of here? I mean, they said the police said you got to get it how you live. They came got us on a stolen boat, and it was like, so I asked them because my record, I used to steal cars. So I'm like, could we steal a car, you know, to make it? And he was like, he showed me that the boat they was on was stolen. So he's like, man, we on a stolen boat to save y'all. I said, shit.
Just
that's all I need to
hear.
Yeah. Once we made it to dry land, man, dude dropped us off. Me and my partner dropped us off. My partner Breezy dropped us off to go steal a car, man. By the time he was going, he made a stop. We was passing him up in the stolen car.
Was y'all able to drive out of the city when you did get rescued? Because I saw those bridges. A lot of those bridges was.
I forgot which way we
think
went.
it was 10 or something.
I can't even tell you. I don't remember that. I know we had to go up and then take some of the way, and I forgot what we did.
Yeah.
We got out of. I stole a. I don't want to say the car. It might be a person. You know what I'm saying? We stole a truck. But we stole a truck. Some of us riding on the back. 4 of us was in the front. 2 or 3 or 4 was in the back. We made it work, man.
Yeah. During that time, I wouldn't even call it stealing. I was thinking call it surviving.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. But you know,
like
people
everything is okay.
yeah.
We got
They gave us the okay now.
Yeah.
It was the police was saying, man, we stole this boat to save y'all. So I understood.